The premiere episode of The Kardashians Season 6 is titled, Literally Falling Apart. It's an appropriate title, considering reality superstar Kim Kardashian has made a career out of appearing to be falling apart, only to miraculously push through whatever obstacle she faces and deliver on whatever commitment she has made. The anxiety she and her sisters affect on the series prior to their career milestones and social engagements sets the scene for them to appear vulnerable, relatable, and authentic. Then, their ability to show up and do the job while appearing flawless and fearless is portrayed as the family superpower. But once the family members start to turn on one another, the veneer of their perfection starts to show flaws. Law school has slowly faded into the background as Kim continues her prison reform work, but it's her acting career that has taken the forefront in the family's reality series. The big drama of Season 6 appears to be an upcoming feud over matriarch Kris Jenner appropriating Kim's new Hollywood agent. Kris has availed herself of his services behind Kim's back, and in her role as momager, she has begun to utilize the agent for daughter Kendall Jenner as well. Kim feels betrayed and frustrated that her family once again seems to lack boundaries, and it appears that the diva is ready to start some mischief over it. Kris is squarely in Kim's crosshairs this season, with the reality star even contemplating cutting her mother out of the deals she no longer plays a role in, seemingly irritated about giving away 10% to someone who doesn't truly manage her business any longer. Kris is the target of the Season 6 premiere of The Kardashians in a conversation between Kris, Kim, and freshly minted podcaster Kardashian. Kim gradually teased a semi-confession out of her mother about her establishing a relationship with her agent. Kris at first danced around the topic, before attempting to shut down the scene when her daughters started to criticize her for going behind Kim's back to benefit herself. Kim and Khloe both refused to follow Kris' lead by shutting the topic down, chiding their mother that this is reality, while seeming to remind her that if she wants to be on the series, she had better be willing to share honestly about how she makes these deals that her daughters allude to. Kris' coyness about her deception instantly irritated Kim, though, to be fair, it does seem to be a family trait. Kim plays the same coy game when caught by her sisters lying about something. Kim's reaction to her mother attempting to avail herself of her agent's time, rather than to further press for an honesty that she clearly didn't expect, was to announce in a confessional this is classic Kris Jenner, before claiming to be fine with the way her mother operates. Though she was less than fine when she suggested that since her mother wanted to be a star in her own right these days, it seemed only fair to nix her manager's fee, since she wanted to focus on her own career. It's clear that with Khloe picking up the podcast and aligning herself once again with Kim, despite an upcoming feud between the sisters that seems like it will build throughout Season 6, it is now Kris' turn to face the brunt of her daughter's get-your-ass-up work ethic. Kendall's involvement in the feud is unclear to be clear. The season trailer does seem to imply that later in the season, Kim's crusade against Kris will put Kendall in the middle. It appears that Kendall is a casualty in the agent war, as whatever actions Kim takes in her feud with Kris is about to involve her younger sister in such a way that she loses her typical cool demeanor. In the preview trailer for Season 6, Kendall is shown shouting into her telephone about not considering someone in the Kardashian clan to be real family any longer. The trailer implies that this outburst is a reaction to Kim interfering in Kendall's new relationship with her older sister's agent, courtesy of the connection Kris had made. However, the reality series has a reputation for being overly produced, and with Kim's confession that she's feeling mischievous towards her mother this season, this situation may all turn out to be a prank that the sisters have planned to teach their coy mother a lesson about crossing lines between business and family. While the family continues to stay busy attempting to portray themselves as perfect to the world, it seems like every season there has to be at least one member whose reputation gets sacrificed in the series, so that Kim can keep up the facade of perfection while she prioritizes work relationships above meaningful personal connections. But if the family conflict turns out not to be a lighthearted prank, then the family ties may really be falling apart in Season 6 of The Kardashians.